Today we're going to make a paper cone or a cornet. It's going to look like this when we're done. So you're going to start with a standard piece of parchment paper and you're going to fold it into a triangle. So you can fold it like this, so you get two triangles without wasting any paper on the end. I'm going to fold it like this, just because it's going to be a little bit easier for me to show you the technique. So once you have a triangle, you're going to make a nice crease, and you're going to use a flexible knife to cut. When you're cutting, we're going to push through like this. You just want to make sure that the knife is slightly bent so that wherever it's cutting is making contact with the wood table. You start over here, gently saw to start, and then you're going to just push through, holding the paper down the entire time. So now I have a nice triangle with a clean edge. You can fold this one over to make another triangle and slice that through there. So the important thing to remember about the paper cone is that the point is going to be right here. A lot of people think that the pointy end is going to be this, and that kind of throws them off. So just to help, we're going to make a little mark here, just to remind us that this is going to be the pointy end of the cone. Now these three edges here all have to meet up together. So we'll just make a little mark there to remind ourselves. Okay. So I'm going to hold the paper up and put my finger right where that arrow is, because that's going to be my point. I'm then going to take this corner and I'm going to gently bend it down to meet this corner here. So see, the 2 points match up. Now to get the other point to match up, I'm going to need to pull it around. I'm just going to flip this over because it'll be a little bit easier. So all three of those points are matching up. But if you look at the bottom here, I've got a big hole. I want to make that nice and tight. So to make it tight, you're going to pull these two edges here. This one's going to come this way, and this one's going to go that way. So you just keep gently going around until you get a nice point at the bottom. Once you have your point, you're going to fold this outer flap into the center to hold it. So when you're filling a paper cone, it's important not to fill it more than halfway full. Otherwise, it's going to make a mess on the top. So you're going to take whatever you're using. This is a little bit of jam, but it might be chocolate or something else. Put it down into the bag. And then you're going to fold the top over. When you fold the top over, you're going to fold it like a little triangle. And you want to make sure this seam stays in the back. So I'm going to fold this edge under. I'm going to fold this edge under. So I have a triangle on the top. And then I'm just going to roll down. Again, making sure that seam stays in the back so that it doesn't open up. Now at this point, you can snip the end off. So you can pipe. And as you use up whatever's in the bag, you just keep rolling this down.